tonight's game of your U18BB Central Panthers versus your Mississauga Hurricanes. This is game 3. They're tied at 1 apiece. This is winner take all to advance. We've got Wiktorski out to take the face off with Hannah and Waba. Kello and Miller on D. Wiktorski wins the face-off, goes back to Miller, go up to Waba. Waba puts it in deep. Wiktorski going after it, back to Waba, shot heading just wide. Puck goes around, Miller pinch it in for it. She puts it around to Waba. Kello pinch it in. She keeps it in and up to Kello again. Kello tries to go across in front. It's on Waba's stick, but she shoots wide. Puck scramble in front of the net. The net's off. There's with a strong start. Now we get the Zenny line coming out. Zenny back to Bradley. Long shot right on. Goes into the corner with Taylor going after it. McConnell on it. Bradley keeping it in. Paul going after it. KT pinch it in. Here comes Wang. She gets it in, she'll chase after it. Comes up the boards and they'll get it out past Zenny. She'll have to regroup. She reverses, runs into traffic. Puck comes out and that'll go over to Bradley. Bradley puts it up and a little too far from McConnell. Now she'll dump it in deep and they'll go for a change. On comes Humphrey and Tavares, putting pressure right away. Right, Mormon picks it up. She dumps it in deep and chases it behind the net. Tavares to Mormon. We got our ref in the stands again today. Mormon with it. Getting through. Couldn't quite get the shot away. She'll go back to Miller, but it goes too far. Miller with it. She looks and goes over to Kello. Kello goes across, but it's picked off by Mississauga. Humphrey will move it around to Tavares. Long shot. Not sure what was going on there. Tavares knocked in deep, and Mississauga will send it back down again. And that'll be icing. Even the ref in the stands got that one. Deep into the Mississauga zone. We've got Wiktorski and Hannah and Waba out again with Bradley and Wang. Mississauga's going to have to switch their centerman. Wiktorski wins it back to Wang. She gets it over and hits Wiktorski in the leg. Comes out. Wang with it. She goes down and puts it in. Mississauga goes across the ice and all the way down. Icing's waved off. Bradley will go back for it. Mississauga tried to get it out front, but couldn't get the shot away. Tamata stopped them from getting that. They'll come up, and Mississauga picks it off up the middle. Wang breaks it up. And Waba loses it. Wang with it. Bradley going back for it now. She'll move it around. It'll get back to the blue line, and Mississauga will dump it back into the corner. Bradley. Bradley moves it around to Waba. Waba out to Wiktorski, who gets it out. And Mississauga dumps it again. And Wang's got it. Picked off by Mississauga. Long shot, easily handled by Tamata. Hannah getting it out. She's got Waba with her. She'll move it to Waba. Waba with a quick move. She's all alone, but she lost the puck. Out to Waba again. Waba gets taken down. Wiktorski in. It's past her. Wiktorski putting pressure as Mississauga breaks out. It goes down the ice. And that'll be icing. And we'll come back into the Mississauga zone. Face off, she wins it back to Kello. Kello over to Miller. Miller loses it, and Mississauga's got a breakaway. Shot handled by Tamata. Good save. That's an important one for the Panthers. Zenio take the face off again. Miller and Kello will switch off, and Bradley and Wang will come out again. All challenging. Picked off by Wang. Come out to the blue line. McConnell with it. She goes out to Zenny. Zenny moves it through to Hall. She gives it back to Zenny with her speed. A shot on the Mississauga goalie. Comes out to Wang. Bumps it up towards the corner. Mississauga circling and gets it out. Bradley going back for it. Wang slows him down. Mississauga with it in the corner, putting it out to the blue line. And they'll go back into the corner with it. Coming up the wing, and it's McConnell. McConnell will go cross ice to Tavares. Tavares gets stripped of it. Miller comes on. Puck comes over, and they wisely didn't touch it and let it come back in. Almost had too many. Mormon to Humphrey. And Mississauga will put it down the ice, and that'll be icing again. We'll come back into the Hurricane zone. Face off. She ties her up. Mississauga picks up the puck and they'll go the right side past Kello. Down the ice, and Miller will go after that. And that'll be icing again. Take the face off again. She wins it back to Mormon. Mormon over to Miller. Miller quick shot into Tabby. Gets taken away and knocked out, and Kello will go back for it. Mormon gets it out. Tavares picks it up. Can't get around her, but Mormon picks it up. And Mississauga's able to clear it. Kello. Kello goes up the middle to Hannah. Hannah gets cut off. Tavares was in the middle of a change. She played the puck and then got off. Wang pinching in. Waba. Wang with it. She tries to get it up to Hannah. It goes a little far. Shot past Wiktorski. And the Panthers will dump it in. .806 left in the first. Shots are 4-2 for the Panthers. A quick shot wide by Bradley. Wang pinches in. Wiktorski on the blue line, knocks it back, but Mississauga gets it out. Bradley going over. She breaks it up. There's Hannah moves it around the boards. Mississauga will get there first. Comes out Wiktorski. Hannah hits a leg. Wiktorski. Comes Hannah and Wang, and Mississauga comes out with it, but not cleanly. Bradley goes to break it up. It's back to Wang. Wang moves it around to Hannah. Hannah with it. Gets knocked out. Mississauga picks it up and they'll regroup. As they come through the center ice, it's a small neutral zone, not a lot of room. They still make it through, and a shot on Tamata. She handles that one. To Waba. Waba will put it down the ice, but that'll be icing. We're coming right back. Zanny out to take the face off. Out with Hall and McConnell. Miller going back for it. She'll move it around the boards to McConnell. McConnell getting pressure. It's broken up. She gets it out from the blue line now. Mississauga tying her up pretty good, but she gets away. Goes across. Can't hit Hall. And that gets broken up by Zenny. McConnell putting pressure as it comes up the right side. Kello pinching in. Zenny keeps it in and dumps it back in with Hall going back. Hall gets it out front, but can't make it work. Kello goes back for it. Up the center to Miller. Still in. Savard's coming in, keeping it in. Mormon. Winding it up. She loses it. Comes back, and Miller will go back for it. Humphrey with it. A nice move. Mississauga coming through, and Bradley breaks that up, but Humphrey comes back again to help out. Bradley gets to the blue line, but not out. Shot that got through to Tamata. She didn't think that was coming through. Playing with it. Moves it up past Mormon to the blue line. Long shot over the net. Tavares on it. Bradley moves it around. Mississauga will get there first. Mormon with it now. And it'll come down the ice. Going back into the Panther zone. Wojtorski out taking the face off. One back to Kello. Mississauga gets there first and almost put it out front. We're going to go back to the face-off dot. Kello moves it up to Hannah. Kello with it. Wojtorski moves it up to Hannah. Hannah out to front to Waba. Waba crosses the blue line, has a look. She tries to make the pass with Wojtorski coming in to get it. Back to Waba. Waba having a look. Miss Kello with the pass, and we go all the way down the ice. Not sure if that should have been icing, but we're coming back into the Hurricane zone. Take the face off. She wins it back to Bradley. Mississauga going around the net. Past Hall where Wang pinches in. Zenny covers. Comes out and it's picked off by McConnell. She's got enough time for a shot. Mississauga goalie hangs on. With the face off again. One back to Bradley. That knocked past Wang, but Hall will get it. Try to put it in deep. Out to the blue line, but not out. Back into the corner. Zenny with it. Come out to Bradley now. That'll go in, but not be icing. As Bradley comes in. Bradley taking around behind the net. Zenny will go for a change, and pass came out front, but Humphrey had to wait for Tavares to get off. Go over to Mormon. Mormon with a quick move. She's through. She's got Tavares with it. Oh, tip, a little bit miscommunication. And Miller will try to tie her up as it comes through. Miller with it. Humphrey. Coming up to Tavares. She'll get it out. Blocked by Humphrey, and Miller will try it. Moves it up to Mormon. Mormon dumps it in deep off the goalie. With Miller putting pressure. Wojtorski again dumps it in deep. It's still in, and Tavares will put pressure. Off of Kello, and Mississauga's got it. They'll come across the blue line and shot wide. A couple of quick shots on Tamata. Puck comes around the ice back to the blue line. Mississauga taking a long shot wide to Witorski. Go back around. Miller going for it. She chips it up to Tavares, but still gets shot in and wide. Witorski to Waba. Waba gets it out, and Hannah will go after that. Mississauga will get there first, but Hannah's going to put pressure. They come up and out. Bradley. Witorski again. Hannah gets through and tried to chip it to Waba, couldn't make that work. Back around to Bradley. Bradley to Witorski out front. Hannah, Witorski. Shot heading wide, but goalie put their blocker on it. Witorski will come out to Wang, but she gets tied up. Bradley keeps it in with a great effort. Quick shot there. McConnell with some speed comes in, shoots it wide. And Waba, bit of a scramble here. Witorski. McConnell. Nearly deflected. Wang will pinch in. McConnell got taken down there. Puck comes out front. Witorski, couldn't get her stick on it. It comes out, and Mississauga will get it out. But not very far. See if they can get a change off of that. They don't. Zenny comes out. I don't know. Looks like someone's going to the box for interference. I think that'll be Waba. And Mississauga will get a couple minutes on the power play. Take the face off. Mississauga with it, looking to set up. Quick shot wide at Tamata. Zenny on it. Humphrey. Humphrey gets taken down. Looked like another slew foot. And that'll end it for the first. Okay, at the end of one, we're starting the second. Shots are 6-6. With Zenny and Humphrey out to help kill the penalty with Kello and Miller. Humphrey will knock it in and chase after it as they regroup. Picked off by Miller. Miller will get it to the blue line and out and chase after it. Zenny will probably get there first, almost. As Mississauga moves it around the boards. Zenny picks it up again. She cuts through. A shot on the Mississauga goalie. Puck comes all the way down. And that'll be icing. With 1:01 left in the penalty. It'll take the face off out with Tavares, Wang, and Bradley. Mississauga comes out. Comes across the ice. Wang breaks up that shot. She'll move it around to Mormon. Mormon will put it down the ice. With Tavares putting pressure. Mississauga wheels up the left side. Comes across the blue line. She's got multiple Panthers to try to get through. 31 seconds left in the penalty. Shot, saved by Tamata. Puck still loose. Wang is off the boards past Mormon. .14 seconds left in the penalties. Mississauga comes out again. Tavares putting pressure. Long shot over Tamata. Penalty is killed now. Only one shot on that from Mississauga on that power play. Mississauga moving the puck, trying to get it out front. They'll go back to their D, put it back into the corner. Mississauga moving the puck, again back to their D. Hits Tavares. Tavares will move an area pass out to Waba. Waba skates into it. She's got Hannah with her. Can't get the pass over. Waba with it. Over to Kello. Kello gets her stick lifted and couldn't get the shot away. Hannah on it. Waba over to Wiktorski, and the shot, glove hand. Edward Wiktorski scores it. Some bang up hockey there. And the Panthers will go up 1-0. So Zenny and Hall and McConnell will come out, see if they can keep that momentum going. McConnell through. The Mississauga goalie's been tough to beat these last couple of games. Comes out to the blue line and out, with Bradley going back for it. Bradley caught up on the boards, and Zenny will help out. Zenny to Bradley. Up to Hall. Hall dumps it deep, and McConnell goes after it. McConnell tried to put it out and tried to get to the Zenny. It's picked off, and Miller has it. Mississauga went down the ice with Miller. Out to Hall. Hall just missed Mormon. She'll chase after. As Mississauga chips it in deep, and Zenny will go back for it. Zenny breaks out to Mormon. Mormon gets it picked off. Kello. Tavares in to help. And the referee will blow that dead, and we'll have a face-off. Humphrey will take the face-off. Mormon and Tavares out there with her. She wins it. Mississauga takes it. Wang moves it up to Mormon again. Mormon out to Tavares. Over to Humphrey. Knocks it in deep. And she gets pinched off. And that'll come up to Mormon. Mormon loses it, but Bradley will come in to help. Tavares. She'll dump it in deep to Mormon. I think Mormon's drawn a penalty there. And it looks like they're gonna. What? They're gonna give Tavares a penalty? And Mississauga will go on the power play again. Some type of body checking. Didn't see it. Comes out to the blue line. Mississauga moving the puck. Tamata with a save. A couple of big saves there. And that was awesome for Tamata. Big saves, important. I think probably had 3 shots there. Zenny wins it over to Kello, but Mississauga comes up with it. Mississauga to the blue line. They'll move it back in rather than Miller. Zenny. Zenny will move it around the boards. Gets to the blue line and out. Mormon will put some pressure. As they lose it, it comes out. Mormon had an opportunity there. She'd been going the other way a little bit. Miller with it again, breaks it up. She'll put some pressure on Mississauga as they'll dump it down on the left side. With Kello going back across to Zenny. Pass picked off. Shot on Tamata. 43 seconds left in the power play. Another shot on Tamata. Back to the blue line. Kello with it. Back to the blue line, but not out. And that'll come up to Zenny, and Zenny will shovel it out. Mississauga across the blue line. 20 seconds left in their power play. That was Miller knocked it out, and Hano chase after. Huang breaks it up. And the penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Tavares on her. Huang will go up to Hannah. Hannah to Tavares. Tavares crosses the blue line. Can't get through three of them. But Hannah gets a shot away that was nearly deflected in the net. Torski's with it. Torski gets angled out. Still battling. They'll go up and down the ice, and Wang will go back for it. Have to be sure when you're last back. Gets away with it. Tavares with it. Tavares will look across for Mormon. Mormon's got Humphrey with him. It's a kick come in. Broken up by Mississauga. They'll come out. Humphrey gets back to get off their stick. And Kello will go back for it. Kello. Back to Mormon. Mormon will come straight through. She's getting up some speed. She goes wide. Mississauga comes up the boards. And Mormon comes out. Back into the Panther zone, with Miller going back for it. Puts it up to Hall. In deep with McConnell going after it. McConnell gets it out to Zenny. Zenny with a shot, and scramble in front of the net. And Mississauga will get it out. Huang hits a leg. Puck comes out, and Bradley will knock it back in. Panthers cleared the zone, and McConnell puts some pressure right away. She's knocked down. Bradley will knock it towards the net. It's blocked. Zenny gets through. Can't get the shot away. Bradley. Round to Hall. Waba tries. Oh! Hannah comes on to keep it in. Puck will come out, and Bradley will go back. Waba chasing after it. Hannah comes up with it. Back around to Waba. Kello. And Mississauga puts it down the ice, and that'll come back after being called icing. To Hannah. They can't get the shot away, and Mississauga will come out with Miller going back for it. Wob in there, Hannah with it. She'll move it around to Kello. Kello to Torski. Torski circling. Looking for a bit of speed. She comes up through the center. Around another Mississauga player. Still going. Tries to cut to the net, but can't get off her backhand. Huang pinches in. With Bradley going back. Bradley reverses. It's hooked in the hands a little bit, and Mississauga comes out with it. Huang. Humphrey gets it down the ice and chases hard after it. Mississauga reverses. Quick move and around Wang. Shot just wide of Tamata. Mormon has it. And that'll get out past. And Humphrey will go after it. She's interfered with again. And still nothing. There was a couple of them. Kello pinching in. Miller pinching in now. Gets out Tavares. Mississauga goes around them. Zenny keeps it. Zenny with it. She's got Tavares with her. Struggling to stay on side. Back to Mormon. Mormon, I think they're calling. They're going to call a hook. Number 98 will go to the box. Wiktorski taking the face off. Panthers have an opportunity to widen their lead. Over to Miller, setting up the 1-3-1. Over to Zenny. McConnell loses her stick out front. Long shot by Miller. Knocked into the corner. Back to Tavares. She puts it in deep around to Zenny. Zenny will go back to Tavares. And they'll reverse and go to Miller. To Wiktorski in front. And she hits. And the Panthers go up 2-0. She's still out, taking the face off. She wins it back to Wang. With Mississauga instantly putting pressure. They're under pressure now. 2:48 left. And this is do or die as Waba comes across the blue line. Quick pass out to Hannah. They're banging at it, but can't put it through her stick. And Mississauga put it out and down the ice. And that'll be icing. Come back into the Panthers. They're back into the Mississauga zone. He's still out with Waba and Hannah. Hannah moves it around to Waba. Behind the net, looking to get it out front. Quick pass out to Wiktorski, who's on her backhand. Waba. Puck moves out and Kello with it. Kello puts it back towards the net. Mississauga kicks it out past the blue line. Kello goes across to Waba. Over to Wiktorski. Wiktorski puts it in deep again. Waba going back. To Kello over to Wiktorski with another, hits a leg on that shot. Waba with it as she moves it. I don't think Miller was prepared for that one. Waba will come out, puts it down the ice. And if Zenny can get there first, it'll stop the icing, but she can't. Come back into the Panthers. Zenny taking the face off with 1:25 left in the second. She wins it back to Wang. Wang around to Bradley, past her to McConnell. Bradley put it to the blue line, but not out. As Mississauga dumps it back in, and Wang will go back for it. Zenny and Wang. Up to Hall. Hall goes out with McConnell. McConnell one-on-one. As she goes wide. Slash on the stick, but it's all good. Zenny chips it past her. Mississauga hits the referee twice. That was McConnell. Back to Hall. Back to Wang. Loses it at the blue line. She'll have to go back for it. She gets it out in the hall again. Mormon putting pressure. 14 seconds left in the period as Miller breaks that up and will put it back into the Panther zone. Kello across to Mormon, who's got 3 seconds. Long, hard slap shot. That'll end the period. All right, we're back for the third. We've got 15 minutes of hockey left. Panthers lead by 2. It's 2-0. And the shots are 14-12 for the Panthers. Panthers' passing percentage in the first was 50%, so pretty low. Much better in the second with 84%. See if they can continue with that. I think we're waiting for the ice to dry up a little. I think we're ready to start now with Humphrey, Mormon, and Tavares. Bradley and Huang out. Start the third. One back to Huang. Over to Bradley. Bradley moves it up with lots of pressure from Mississauga right off the bat. Hits Tavares in the shin pad, and Bradley will move it up past Mormon. It'll go down the ice, and that'll be icing. We'll go into the Panther zone. Humphrey taking the face off. She wins it back to Bradley. Round to Huang, who moves it up. Huang battling. Humphrey in to help as Huang gets knocked over. Puck comes out, and Tomato will hang on to that one. It's out with Hall and McConnell. Miller and Kello on D, and Mississauga wins it. Back to the blue line, they'll dump it in. With Miller going back for it. She'll go around for a Hall. Miller moves it up, all battling for it. Looking for position, and it'll come out and cross the ice. Mississauga will get there first. Dump it back in. Zenny with it. Zenny up to Kello. Kello's pass gets picked off. McConnell with it. Hall past the linesman. Puck comes out to Miller. Past her. Kello comes back to break it up. And that came out. Will be offside. Hannah and Waba are out. Back to Huang. To Bradley. Bradley up to Hannah. Hannah moves the puck, but it's broken up by Mississauga, and Huang will get it. Waba in with Hannah. Quick shot, and she scores. Waba with a bar down shot. A little bit of breathing room for the Panthers. Might have lost that goal. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Don't know if I missed that goal by Waba. Some technical issues. Mississauga coming through, and Miller will knock it into the corner. Humphrey. Moved over to Humphrey. Up to Tavares. Out to Kello. Kello moving out past Mormon. Mormon keeping pressure on. Comes into Miller. Mormon with it. And Mormon will have drawn a penalty there. And that'll be hooking. 66 will go to the box. Panthers on the power play with Wittorski out there. Puck won by Mississauga and shot down the ice. This model cover that up. Won by Mississauga. Long shot wide of Tomato. McConnell go after it. Moves it out, picked off by Mississauga. Miller. Round the net, up to Wittorski. Comes out to Zenny. Zenny crosses over with McConnell. Drops it for Tavares. Tavares comes right in. Quick shot, nice save by Mississauga. as they look to set up their 1-3-1. Back to Bradley. Shot, it looked like it was intentionally wide, but nobody could get their stick on it. As Tavares thought someone else was there. Puck will come back and Tamata stops it, holds it up for Bradley. Bradley will move it up to Wiktorski. Tavares comes across the line and can't quite get the shot away. She circles. Crossing over with Wang. Comes in. Another shot on net. Humphrey will take the face off. Tied up, and the puck will come all the way down the ice. Tomato will stop that for Miller. To Waba. Waba over to Hall, but in her skates. She'll pick it up again and see if she can run with it. 23 seconds left in the power play. Mississauga gloves it ahead, but picked off by Kello. Kello to Hall. Hall dumps it back down to Kello. Kello shot towards the net. Waba has trouble getting her stick on it, but Humphrey's in there. Oh, love a good glove save by the Mississauga goalie. I think Humphrey wanted that one. Humphrey will take the face off. She ties her up. Hall comes in to help out. Moves it over to Waba. Waba slaps it in, but it's blocked. We're back to 5-on-5. As the puck goes into the Mississauga bench. Come back into the Mississauga zone. Wiktorski taking the face off with Hannah Waba. Mississauga wins it, but Hannah's on it. Round past Bradley, and Wang will go back for it. No ice. Icing's waved off. Oh, she loses it. An unfortunate goal there. They capitalized on a missed puck. Mississauga getting a little energy from that. So 4-1 now with 9:51 left in the third. Wiktorski out. One back to Bradley. Bradley chips it up to Hannah. Hannah gets it to Waba. Waba with some space. She comes in. Rips a shot right on. Out to the right of the Mississauga goalie with Senny coming out. Bradley and Wang playing in tight. This is a really large zone. She wins it back to Bradley. Bradley puts it in deep to McConnell. Music guy's sleeping as the puck comes out front. Wang. Zetti breaks it up, kicks it forward. Stuck in the Mississauga's player's skates. I don't think she knows where it is. Mississauga gets it, moves it down to Wang. Wang will dump it back in. Mississauga gets it broken up. Wang going back for it. To McConnell. Another quick shot. Tamata coming up on the much needed save there. Players showing some support for Wang. Make sure she stays in the game. Back to Mississauga. Shot hit Humphrey right in the face. Tavares with it. Tavares gets taken out into the boards and Humphrey comes through. She almost gets past. Humphrey with it and dumps it back into the corner. With pressure from Moorman. Miller pinches in and dumps it in. And that'll go on net, and the Mississauga goalie will hang on to that. Face-off won by Mississauga. And they'll dump it right into the Mississauga bench, and we'll go back to the same dot. .8:21 left in the third. Mississauga moves the puck out, up and down the ice. Miller just deflects it, so it's hard to hang on to. Tavares with it. I think they were caught off guard by the referee in the stands yelling offside. Tavares, a few moves, a little back and forth, through and over to Mormon. Mormon can't get her stick on it. Good play if she could have. Hannah going back for it. Over to Bradley. Bradley's going to wheel through. It's Mormon will cover. Dumps the puck in deep, and she'll chase after it with Wang pinching in on the other end. Both defense in deep. Tavares now. Bradley. Shot towards the net. Right on. Wang pinches in again. Tavares. As Mississauga comes out, and Bradley will break that up. Wang. All the way down the ice. We're going back into the Hurricane zone. Torski will take the face-off now. She wins it back to Kello. Kello with a shot on net. I'm not sure the goalie saw it till the last second. Waba gets taken out of the boards. Miller pinches in. Goes back to Waba. Waba circles and puts it out to Kello. Kello home. Great glove save. Probably one of Kello's best chances this season. It's a good shot. Torski. Hannah with it. She cuts through the net. Oh, it looked like that went off of a crossbar or something. Puck will come all the way down the ice. And icing it is. We'll come back into the Hurricane zone. Zanny out to take the face off. Puck comes out and Wang keeps it in. High risk, high reward play. Wang puts it back in deep. Mississauga going back for it. 6:18 left on the clock. Wang pinches in and McConnell with it. McConnell go right across the ice to Wang. Mississauga knocks it back in. McConnell with it. Wisely tucked the girl in front. And gets through and no call. Bradley going back now. She reverses. Mississauga knocks it back. And Zenny will pick that up. She comes through, cuts through the neutral zone. She's got McConnell and Hall with her. A little bit of speed. She gets a shot. The Mississauga goalie gets her glove on it again. That glove's been hot today. Humphrey out to take the face off. Won by Mississauga. They put it all the way around the boards. That'll be icing, and we're coming right back again. 5:21 left on the clock. Humphrey still out to take the face off. Mormon and Tavares. Puck won by Mississauga. They'll go off the boards, high off and out. Miller with it. Miller moves it to Mormon. Past her. Kello. Kello will get it out. Comes back to her again. Tavares putting pressure. He'll come back into Kello. Shot just wide. Tavares going after it. She's got a little bit of time. She's got Humphrey with her. Pass up to Humphrey. Up the middle, picked off by Mormon. Mormon with a shot just wide. As Wang pinches in to keep it in. Mississauga comes out with it. Tavares gets knocked down there. Bradley with it. Over to Wang. Wang will move it up to Waba. Waba's got Tavares with her. She's going to hang on to it. She crosses the blue line. I think she was looking for that Hattie. Bradley off the boards and into the Mississauga zone with 3:59 left in the clock. Note, Hannah going back for it. Waba. Hannah with it. She tries to reverse. Waba comes in to help. Puck comes out and Mississauga has it. Mississauga comes up the middle. Broken up by Kello. Chip it past. Kello go after it again. Hannah off the boards. Miller. Show reverse. Go to Kello. Kello puts it up the center. Shot and big save by Kamada. Face off out to the left of Tamada. She's seen 16 shots tonight. Zenio taking the face off. Mississauga wins it back to the blue line. Shot deflected wide. And they're going to call a high stick on that. I think the face off will come outside. Zenny wins it back to Bradley. Bradley chips it up to Mississauga. Back to Bradley. Zenny picks it up. Couple quick moves. McConnell going after it. 24. Got McConnell, puts it in deep. Picked off by Zenny. And then by McConnell, and then by Zenny. Zenny with it. She loses it at the ring-out line. Takes it back from them. With McConnell diving after that. Mississauga will come off across the ice to Bradley with 2:10 left on the clock. Pass out, long pass, and that'll be icing. 2:05 left on the clock. Humphrey out to take the face off. Humphrey ties her up and kicks it back. She ends up with it and gets it up to Mormon. To the blue line. Looked like it got out. Come back out. Mormon gets on it. Hook up in the hands there. Out to Kello. Kello with a shot towards the net. Goes wide, and Tavares will pinch in. Humphrey. She's going to kill a little time on the clock with 1:30 left. Mississauga comes out with it. They'll break up the right side. Miller with it. There's a penalty coming up to someone. And that'll be Humphrey going to the box for roughing. So the Panthers are going to play the rest of the game shorthanded. Papa come out with Bradley and Wang. One by Witkorski. Puck comes off of Witkorski's head and onto the bench. Witkorski will take the face off again. Still 1:07 left. One back. Wang with it. Wang gets pinched off, and Mississauga has it. Comes out. Bradley, she puts it across to Wiktorski. Wiktorski getting some pressure. She's gets the puck taken off her, and Mississauga will come back the other way. 45 seconds left on the clock. Wang gets it out, or moves it out. Can't get it out. Pass out front. Bradley's got her tied up. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Wiktorski has it. She'll put it down the ice, and the goalie will stop it for some reason. Waba putting pressure. Out to Mississauga. Kello. Back to Miller. Final seconds. Check off this game. Mississauga did a good job here, making the Seceded series. And the Panthers will be advancing.